turn off that heat. Alrighty. Good evening. I'm going to stand over here first. All right. Good evening, everyone. Here we are, a couple of days before Christmas, and we are in the Creeper Gallery investigating haunted objects. Wouldn't have it any other way. We actually have two objects that are potentially negative. And yes, Chris is there behind the camera, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm John. In case you don't know, Chris is behind the camera. We are New Jersey Paranormal. We're in New Hope, Pennsylvania. New Hope, in a store called the Creeper Gallery, and a shop. The outside of the Creeper Gallery, which is where we are now, is all Donna Marion's artwork all around us. Lots of things that, again, she's an amazing artist. A lot of dark, macabre type of art, gothic, if you want to call it that. But that's all around us in this room here. So we could take a look around the outside of the shop or the main shop when you walk in. Watch your step there. Yeah, and stuff everywhere. Lots of cool artwork that Donna created. We got stuff here that we haven't about, but if you get a chance, come to New Hope, check out the Creeper Gallery. This, in case you didn't know, was a monument to yours truly. There he is, beard and all. Again, for you, those of you who don't know, I wear the shades inside because I have a neurological problem with my eyes, so I have to wear sunglasses a lot of times when I'm around the light. So this is, again, all the artwork. If you come to the Creeper Gallery, you go in the front door, that's what you see. You come to New Hope, right over the bridge from Jersey to PA. They're a quarter of the way up the road, left-hand side, the Creeper Gallery. This is all the artwork out here. And then if you enter the back area is where the fun begins. That is the Red Room, where all the haunted objects are. And that's where we're going to be doing what we're doing. So I'm going to turn off the lights out here. Oh, I need my flashlights.
You do. So while you're doing that, I'm going to take them in and show them some of the haunted objects in the glass.
Here we go. Prepare for the English accent.
The what? I'd also like to real quick let everybody know on TikTok that if you would all like to say hello to Taylor. Taylor is moderating the TikTok for us. So everybody welcome Taylor to the group. No, you want to talk about that over there, right?
Talk about that those are all haunted objects.
These are the really dark stuff that are under lock and key and under protection. That is a cursed box right there, and you can see where they tried to burn it and the wax and the cross on it. Really bad juju. Some bad things happened to people when they tried to open it up. And same thing with the book that a nun held in protection for many years. Very bad juju. It is under lock and key. All of these items that you see back here are all haunted. Everything you see. All these items have a story and have an attachment. And this is what we do. We investigate them all. Over here, as you can tell, she's got a lot of haunted items. Even above. Photos, paintings. Look at this. All right, I need you to hook this up for me, Dale.
So we got it lucked out because it is a cold night in New Hope. So there's not a whole lot of people on the street. So we should be able to do some EVP stuff with, without having to worry about people walking around outside. So that'll help us tonight when we're doing what we're doing. What do you want me to do?
I need to hook this up. So.
I'll film you doing that.
Right. Let's see if I can get this in there right.
There she is. I don't know what that was.
There we go.
Good evening, everyone.
No, this is not. This is actually from the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. I'm going to move this up a little so that they can see. I want to make sure I get this angle right. Yeah, when you're right down. Yeah, that'll work.
TikTok
right
has a great clear picture compared to
it is.
StreamYard.
Okay.
All right, we're going to turn off the lights and you have the information on
It's right there.
First one.
Yeah. Would you like me to read it?
If I can read it.
Thank you, Rhonda. That's sweet. To everybody that's wishing us a Merry Christmas, right back to all of you.
I'll try to read it.
Okay.
Your handwriting is way better than mine. I got chicken
I
scratch.
tried.
So first before we start this, I'll come down.
I probably should go over so they could see the doll.
Yeah, that probably would have been.
Right. Let's let y'all take a look at this one.
Y'all can take a look.
She's creepy.
No eyes.
She is in her original box too.
It says 1800s on the box there, I believe.
It is.
Yeah, 1880. So
It is. It is from the 1800s.
Said no.
You're earlier than that, are you? But the box says differently. Okay, here we go.
Watch your back. All right. So wait till you get settled, and then I'll
Oh, we have a figure already out of the gate on the stick figure.
not me.
On the nope. It is not you, sir. Let me get this so you guys can see. We have a stick figure.
Or a stick figure.
We have a spirit right there. It was trying to hit you on the head. And I'm not kidding, it was. Yep. It's trying to tap. It's trying to knock your hat off. Do you find his hat offensive?
It's just black. Doesn't have anything written on it.
No.
Over here. See the light?
Right in front of you.
Here?
Oh no, the other side.
Not over there.
No, go back over where you were. Yep, right in there. Go up. Right there.
Okay. So someone's standing there. Hello. Well, let me introduce ourselves first. My name is John. This is Chris. For you guys who are watching, if you haven't watched us before, everything that we use that's around the doll is either EMF, electromagnetic field, reacts to energy surges.
Oh, it is upset with you. It is trying to knock that hat off. Sorry.
That's what the tripwires are for. If any energy comes around them, they're going to light up different colors. This device right here with the green dot is a geophone, meaning vibration. Anything touches that. That over there reacts to static electricity, lights up red and green if anything is near it. This is a new one here, the Epoch box. Supposedly spirits can manipulate the energy to say yes and no. We're going to try that along with the eggs in a little while. These are REM pods down there, proximity sensors. Anything goes near them, they light up. These are also static detectors down here. They'll light up like the rainbow. All you got to do is move your hands around them. See that? All I did was move my hands around them and they light up like the rainbow. These make music and they light up. I know these all seem kind of strange to you, but these are the things that we're going to use to try to communicate with you, okay? So everything works by kind of touching it. And I even have this bell here.
Trying to find a way to get a good angle.
But that's me.
Sorry, guys.
So mostly still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
So mostly by moving around in that area and trying to touch the doll or anything around the doll, I promise you it won't hurt you. It didn't hurt me when I was doing all that. Won't hurt you, I promise. Okay? These are the things that just help us interact with you and talk to you because we can't see you, we can't hear you. Okay? We're going to try a lot of different things to try to interact with you, but you've got a bell down there that you could tap. Yeah, that said no. See that quick?
Yep, didn't like it.
lots of other things. If you touch them, they're going to light up different colors. Nothing will hurt you, but they will tell us that you're there. And if you're not happy and you don't want to go through this process, you could show us by just grabbing the doll or moving around over there and touching those things. They light up different colors. We'll know that it's you and you don't want to talk to us. And that's fine. You're kind of new to this place. Chris and I come in here all the time. We talk to everyone. And the idea is just let you tell your story, talk about your life, anything you want to talk about, things that happened to you, things you're angry about, your family, whatever you want to share. Okay? No.
Oh, oh.
Another one of these. Okay. Well, I'm going to read the information that we have. Okay. Dora's doll. D-O-R-A, Dora's doll. Extremely active. Antique doll in original box from the 1800s. Dora E. Ritter, R-I-T-T-E-R, was born October 1873 and passed January 1936. So quick math, 27, blah, blah, blah. Well, not that long, 69, maybe? From heart disease. So she had heart disease. She was from Leesport, PA. Her husband, Henry, 1872, 1931, so he passed before she did, was an undertaker and a farmer. There's a weird.
Yeah, but you know what was what bizarre I was thinking about? What did we just come across the last few days ago where we were?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That kit, when we went behind at that antique store,
Yeah.
that was pretty bizarre.
They had two sons named Arthur and Ray. Ray just passed away in 1998, so there's a certificate of death and a photo with Dora along with her headstone, which we don't have, but Donna did show me pictures of it. So, Dora, extremely active. Well, Dora, here's what's going to happen here. You're in this store. These objects are sold to people who then take them into their homes, and I'm sure in most cases try to interact and talk to the people that are connected to them. Why else would they purchase these items? So what we try to find out is if you're okay with that, along with sharing anything you want with us. And if you're not okay with it, you have we give you every resource to convey that, to just let us know. Okay? And that really is moving around over there, touching things, like I said. See how not hurting me at all. My hand is fine. See that? No. See? I got a feeling this is going to be a total no person. We are going to try different things, though, to talk to you. We're going to try to hear your voice a few different ways. Still standing there?
It's still standing, not banging you on the head like it was trying to do. Its feet by your face. At one point, it looked like it was trying to kick you, but it's kind of standoffish now. It's kind of like just over the top of you, like it's frustrated with you and it just, not getting through to you.
Well, Dora, I'll remove my hat real quick if you want me to, if you feel it's disrespectful to wear a hat inside. I got no problem with removing my hat real quick, although my hair is going to look not so good.
Well, and they were asking if you could say the dates again.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. So hi to everybody on TikTok. And I did see the message from Angel. It was saying that she doesn't allow dolls in her house because she had bad experiences with them.
So Dora was born 1873 and passed in 1936. Her husband, Henry, was born in 1872 and died in 1931. Their two sons were named Arthur and Ray. Arthur was born 1911, died 1988. Ray 1914 and 1998. So wow, their two sons lived to basically the same age, pretty much. They're born 3 years apart, and he died. No, he died 10 years after. All right, Dora. So here's what we're gonna do. I know you're still standing there. I'll take my hat off, even though my hair's all messed up. Okay, better? That more respectful?
Touching your head, like petting you. Like, it's kind of funny.
So, Dora, would you prefer to be called Mrs. Ritter? Would that be more proper? I know for your time it probably would be than calling you by your first name. meeting you for the first time.
John, it's like they got their hand, like what you do with your child or something with a hand on your head. Maybe I wonder if you remind her of one of her sons.
Do I look like Arthur or Ray? Can I remind you of them? No. Oh, that was a quick no. I'll remind her of a shaggy dog with my hair. Maybe that's why she's petting me. No. I'm going to put my hat back on. And I'm going to try something first here. We're going to try to hear your voice. No.
No.
We're going to try, okay? You could be talking. We don't hear you. I'm going to make sure the bell's working here. Okay, the bell's working, so you can tap that bell if you like. I know that's probably the most familiar thing to you in all of this stuff that's around there.
Got a little more agitated. Legs are down.
She's over here, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm going to put the recorder.
Okay.
We're going to try to ask you some questions, Dora. And if you like, I could have Chris come over here and talk to you if you prefer another female. I keep calling her Dora. Mrs. Ritter. If you prefer Chris come over here, anything over here that you touch? No.
Oh, no.
Don't want you either.
No, I'm okay with that.
She prefers to pet my head.
I have a funny feeling there's something about you, John.
We're going to try this. So what's going to happen is this is called a recorder. And I know you passed in what year? 1936. Not even sure if there was photograph or reel to reel or any of that. But this can record your voice, believe it or not. So when we're asking you questions, try to answer out loud. Say whatever you want to say, even if you don't want to answer the question. If you just want to say something, say whatever you want to say. Okay? I'm going to put this right over here by where you're standing, according to what they're telling me.
Yep, right there. She's she's above it. It's almost
Right
like
on
she's
the
keeping
floor.
her legs up.
I'm hitting the recorder. And what we'll do is I'll ask 5 questions and you ask 5 questions. All right?
Okay, so
This way we have the male and female interaction before we
sounds
take
good.
any questions from them. And then we'll take questions from them on the second go round.
So you guys get ready with your questions or something that you want to ask after we're done with the first round, okay?
All right, so I'll ask 5 and then you go 5 and then
We'll have them
back
do.
and then we'll let them. Okay, ready? I'm going to hit the record button now. Make sure I hit it. Can't see in the dark. Dora, do you prefer?
Wow, explain what that is.
Do you prefer Dora or Mrs. Ritter? So is there anything that you would like to share with us? I'm going to just give you the opportunity to say something out loud. So how many children did you have? So what was your husband's name? So do you know what happened to this doll's eyes?
Hi, Dora. My name is Chris. I'm going to ask you some simple questions myself. I'm very intrigued. Is there something about John that you're responding to him so strongly? Does he remind you of one of your sons? Does he remind you of your husband? Do you have any idea where you are right now?
You know?
Does he, yeah.
I'm starting to cough and I feel nauseous.
Well, the thing is, it kept saying no to all the questions. That was funny. It was like boom, boom, boom.
I felt nauseous all of a
You
sudden.
don't
too.
remind her of her son. You don't remind her of her husband. And there was somebody said they heard a whistle.
A whistle?
Yeah,
Really?
maybe. There was nobody outside. Someone said they heard talking.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Make sure I hit it. Can't see in the dark.
Dora, do you prefer? It was a double.
Wow. Explain what that is.
Do you prefer Dora or Mrs. Ritter? Or Mrs. Ritter? Oh, she says it right there. Or Mrs. Ritter? Or Mrs. Ritter? I think I hear Dora. Or Mrs. Ritter? I think I hear Dora. Or Mrs. Ritter? I think I hear Dora. Or Mrs. Ritter? Or Mrs. Ritter? Or Mrs. Ritter?
Dora. Yep. Very low.
Really quick and really low.
It's like Dora.
So is there anything that you would like to share with us? I'm going to just give you the opportunity to say something out loud. With us, I'm going to just give you the opportunity to say something out loud. Give you the opportunity to say something out loud.
I want to come.
To share with us, I'm going to just give you the opportunity to say something out loud. I don't know if she said. I'm going to just give you the opportunity to say something out loud. I what you? I'll just give you the opportunity to say something out loud. She says, I something you. I can't make it out though.
She said no when it said you want to talk out loud. She's right there.
So how many children did you have? Scared me the second time too. So what was your husband's name? So do you know what happened to this doll's eyes? This doll's eyes? So do you know what happened to this doll's eyes?
Hi, Dora. My name is Chris. I'm going to ask you some simple questions myself. I'm very intrigued. Is there something about John that you're responding to him so strongly? Does he remind you of one of your sons? Does he remind you of your husband? Does Does he remind you of your husband? Does he remind you of your husband?
You don't what?
Does he remind you of your husband?
He don't look like.
Does he remind you of your husband? You don't look like him?
He don't look like something.
Does he remind you of your husband? No.
It's like 4 or 5 words.
Does he remind you of your husband? Does he remind you of your husband? He don't look like him. Does he remind you of your husband? Does he remind you of your husband? Does he remind you of your husband? He just said yes. Over there, he said yes. Yes.
It says he don't look like, and I couldn't make out the rest.
Do you have any idea where you are right now? Where you are right now? Oh, live ding. Holy crap.
You know,
Does he yeah.
Yes. After the bell.
All right, so we have a few people who have some questions they want to ask.
After the bell for yes, the yes. When you ask, do you know where you are now? The bell and then the yes lit up right afterwards.
Okay, so on
Hold on.
TikTok, I know before you even start, Stephanie would like to know what does it mean when she rings the bell?
The bell is again energy based. It takes energy readings, EMF. There needs to be a surge of energy, literally in front of the bell. So it's reading right now. It's reading for energy EMF, and then when there's a surge, something presses towards it with energy. It rings like a regular bell.
She's lighting up the lights right now, the first time tonight.
Yes. See?
Yes. Yep. She's acknowledging it. And see, your EMF lights are lighting up above.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yes.
see those.
Yes. As soon as you were
Oh, you're
explaining.
figuring it out, huh?
And tonight we were at the Creeper Gallery.
Oh, you're figuring it out. That's good. The more energy you use towards everything, the bell, the little thing that lights up the red, the yes light and the no light, and these up above, none of those are going to hurt you. They're just reacting to you and your energy and you just moving and touching things. So, yeah, keep trying. Yes, bingo.
Yes.
Keep trying to do that, okay? Because it really, really helps us to interact and communicate with you. People say, yeah.
Oh, see?
People say this doll is really, really active. That means somebody's connected to it. Somebody's around it. Somebody comes in through it. And we don't mean you any disrespect. You, Henry, your family, your kids. All we're here to do is talk. I promise you.
So real quick, John, because you didn't, you okay?
Yeah.
Because she's saying no. She just lit up the light no, and
Yeah,
she
well,
lit up the,
making me
so-
pop my brains out.
John didn't touch the box, hasn't really taken a real good look at the doll other than the first cursory, but she does have glass eyes underneath
Oh,
by her
does she?
feet. Yes,
Oh,
she
I thought
does.
they
If
were
you would
poked
like
in.
to pull them out.
I thought they were kind of poked in.
No, if you reached by her feet,
I don't.
there's a little there's a little bag of eyes.
No, not after. Is she still standing by me?
She's still standing right there. Matter of fact, she stretched out her legs. She's got one hand on your head,
Okay.
and it's almost like she's lecturing you.
Well, she's female. So
Well, there you go.
there goes all of our viewers, right? Or at least half of them. All right. So did they have questions or no? Do you want me?
Yes, there are
continue?
questions. So let me go back to find the questions.
All right.
Anybody on TikTok that has a question, Taylor, do not be afraid to answer some of the questions on there if they're asking where we are and stuff.
Just let me know if you have a few or whatever.
No, I have a few.
Then I'm going to turn the spirit box down really low, and I'm going to put the recorder on top of it, and we're going to see if we can get answers.
Or you tell me when you're ready, and I'll start.
For the okay. Dora, we're going to try this one more time with the questions and listening back for the answers. If you don't want that, the no on that blue box there. You can light up no, or you can ding the bell.
That would be perfect, Taylor.
If you don't want us to ask any more questions, again, we'll respect whatever you want. So let me know before we keep going here. I got a feeling you're getting. Oh, are you kidding me? Did you see it?
I did.
Well, now I have a quandary, Dora. Yes, I see what's going on. A few more. And I always get bitten into you know what when I do this because the energy tends to not react well to this. A few more. Just to find out more about you. I promise. That's it. Just to find out some more about you.
And these are people from other places that are asking this question. Oh, she's really lighting those up. She just said yes on that too.
Just a few more.
Please. It's different people asking. They want to get to know you. I hope people ask about me after I pass.
They want to do this. I'm just going to put the recorder down right over here, wherever you're sitting or standing.
It's okay, Dora.
I'm hitting the record button. Go.
Does John remind you of a lost love? Can you please share with us the name of your doll? Before we heard a whistle, was that you? Would you like one of us to put the eyes back in the doll so that you can see? If there was anything you could tell us, what would it be? Are you with your husband and children now? Do you know that you passed away? Where were you when you died? Can you tell us what organ in your body was bad and caused you to pass away? Dora, thank you so much. One more question. Does John remind you of a brother or your father?
I see the lights stop flashing when I stop talking. Am I the one who, yeah, am I the one who aggravates you and annoys you? Thank you, Dora. See, those lights didn't go the whole entire time. You ask me questions, and then I ask one.
And then it lights up.
Yeah.
There's something about you.
Go.
Does John remind you of a lost love? Does John remind you of a lost love?
She says there's like a
Does John remind you of a lost love? Play it over here. Does John remind you of a lost love? Does John remind you of a lost love?
sounds like Hannibal. Like
Does John remind you of a lost love? Does John remind you of a lost love? Does John remind you of a lost love? Does John remind you of a lost love?
That's what it sounds like to me.
I'll let them tell me what they hear. Can you please share with us the name of your doll? Can you please share with us the name of your doll? With us the name of your doll? Share with us the name of your doll. There's something there.
It's a man.
She's definitely getting more feisty. Before we heard a whistle. Was that you? Would you like one of us to put the eyes back in the doll so that you can see? If there was anything you could tell us, what would it be?
I find nauseous.
Are you with your husband and children now? Do you know that you passed away?
No.
Wow.
Here we go.
Where were you when you died? Can you tell us what organ in your body was bad and caused you to pass away?
She's like, no. Boom, 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 boom.
Dora, thank you so much. One more question. Does John remind you of a brother or your father?
I see the lights stop flashing when I stop talking. Am I the one who? Yeah. Am I the one who aggravates you and annoys you? Thank you, Dora.
Could you try your little box?
This?
Yeah. Just maybe ask just a couple questions.
Did I cough all day long?
No, not at all.
Now I'm in here and I'm next to this thing and I can't stop.
But that's usually your effect tail. She's still here.
Dora, anything you want to tell us? This box may repeat it, one word, two words, a sentence. Yeah, I see the lights. I'm going to hold the box right over here where you're standing. Just think really hard, and this box may repeat. Ooh, I got a headache. What you're saying? You're thinking from what? It said from the 1800s.
She is? The doll is from the 1800s. Get out.
Anything else?
Thank you. Wow.
Anything else? I see the lights going crazy over there. I don't mean
She's
to put
going crazy over the top of you.
my hand to move into your space. I see the no. Anything else? I'm going to try. It's rather cold. Well, she's right about that.
It is cold in here.
It's winter.
Yeah, Dora, it's cold in here.
All right, so I'm going to try.
Yeah, she's getting a little more. She's getting affected here. She's bouncing all over the top of you here.
I'm going to try to turn the spare box out really low. That's me doing that. Did I have one first? I just had one.
Right there, right next to the box.
I'll try to turn this down way low. Put my recorder on top of it.
This won't hurt you, Dora. I promise. I just can't believe her presence is still there.
So there's no static. I'm going to put that right on top of the box. Dora, we may be able to use that box to talk to you. If you're here, could you please say hello or say your name? Dora, those lights were going off. Yeah, well, like right now when I was talking to you, is there anything you want to say to me? Do you have a problem with me? Do you feel like we're disrespecting you? Any of your other family members here, Dora? Henry, Ray, Arthur? I keep seeing you like that. No, are you aggravated? Do you want us to stop? If you do, could you say stop or don't or something to let us know that we should end this? That's Chris over there. Do you like talking to her? Could you say her name? What happens if I pick up that doll?
Pardon me?
Can I hold that doll? Would that be a problem if I actually held on to it with you standing here? Anything else you want to say before I turn this off, Dora? To Chris and I? You know, Christmas is a few days away. Let's see. I heard a few things there for sure. A part of me was definitely there, but she said something else there. Right on top of the box. Sir, we may be able to use that box to talk to you. If you're here, could you please say hello or say your name? No. Name?
Nope.
That's been the theme of the night. Dora, Dora. Dora, those lights were going off. Yeah, but like right now when I was talking to you, is there anything you want to say to me? Do you have a problem with me? Do you feel like we're disrespecting you?
Stop.
Stop twice.
Yeah, that sounds stop.
Any of your other family members here, Dora? Henry, Ray, Arthur? I keep seeing you like that. No, are you aggravated? Do you want us to stop? If you do, could you say stop or don't or something to let us know that we should end this?
Yes. It just said yes on the box.
That's Chris over there. Do you like talking to her? Could you say her name? What happens if I pick up that doll?
Pardon me. I heard that.
Really clear. Can I hold that doll? Would that be a problem if I actually held on to it with you standing here?
Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor.
That doesn't sound English.
Anything else you want to say before I turn this off, Dora? To Chris and I?
Oh, she said no.
No, Christmas is a few days away.
So people said they thought they heard doctor. Several people thought they heard doctor.
Doctor?
Yep. And then Cindy said she thought she heard sea captain.
Well, Dora, again, people said that, yes, okay, maybe some of that is relevant. People said that they heard some things. We thought we heard your voice a few times. You lit those lights up in the corner. Again, is she still there?
Yeah, she's right in the same spot. She hasn't moved.
I just want to pick up that doll and ask a few more questions, if that's okay. If it's not, again, ding the bell or make that light up no or anything. The blue light's in the corner. If you don't want me to pick up the doll, no. You don't make this easy, Dora. All right. Well, Dora, I was hoping we'd hear a little more from you, but
she's staying steady right there. So that she said no. So it's the fact that her presence is there, and she's
moved.
No, and certain things you do aggravated her more, and she's still messing with your head for whatever reason. I don't know if she's trying. It looks like she's trying to knock your head off. To be honest with you.
I'm gonna try something really weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the dome on my head.
Oh.
Because if she is there, she is touching this.
Okay. She just moved when you did that.
Want it to fall.
Oh, that's strange. She moved. She's still over you.
Dora, could you touch my head? You're gonna see nothing but rainbow lights if you touch my head. One light at a time will light up. and we'll be able to see that you're doing that.
Could you do the ones on, I know you like those lights that are over there because it's safe and it's by the doll, but if you could do the ones that are on John's head, it would actually confirm that you're here. It's intelligent. You're listening to us and we're responding to you. Could you do that for us? And I promise, if you light see that purple light, if you go over and you touch that purple light on John's head, I promise you, we'll be done for the night. We'll put you back. Do you want John to take and put your eyes back in? Okay, I heard the bell and I'm taking that that's a yes. But I will have John definitely do it if you please touch that purple light on top of his head.
I'm just gonna move closer
Okay.
to where she is. And if she goes, she goes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
You're good so far.
shimmy my way over there.
Keep going a little bit. Oh, the dome just went off. No way in this world. John, we can't see you. Let me turn this real quick. Guys, the dome is lit on his head.
Is it really?
Yes, all the way around every single light. Thank you, Dora. I'm sorry I'm getting really excited, Dora, but this is amazing. So, John, you will have to reach in and pick up the eyes because we asked her to. And she's hitting the light. Oh my God, she is responding directly to you. And the lights just went off. Dora, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Holy cow.
I'm not comfortable.
Okay. But you do have to pick up the eyes.
What do I gotta pick up the eyes for?
Because that's why she
I don't
did
know
it.
where the eyes are.
They're right by her feet. Just reach in the box. That was a fantastic response.
Yeah.
Guys, that's unheard of.
What do you want me to do here? I'm gonna get.
Dora wants you to do it.
I'm
Gotta
gonna
keep
move
your
this out of
promise.
the way.
Wow, Dora. That's all I can say.
They're in the bag.
Yeah, right there.
What am I supposed to do with them?
Bring them out. That's what she asked you to do.
What if that thing falls? What if the whole doll falls?
It won't.
It's barely
Just bring
safe.
them out.
They're in there pretty good. Yeah, they're in there pretty good.
John, this is the man who's willing to do anything that's
I don't
dark
like
or
the
whatever.
All right.
There you go.
I have the eyes.
You got to show everybody the eyes. He's got them, Dora. You got to come closer to us because we can't see on. Yeah. There you guys go. Up.
Not really
Can you
took
put-
her off.
I'm trying to get it where there we go. You guys can see the eyes. Oh, these are creepy.
Yeah, and you're the one who wants me to reach in there and grab them.
No, Dora wanted it. Okay.
She
For
want
you
that at all.
guys.
Right,
These,
Dora?
oh, hold your light again the way you had it. There you go, guys. So it's a bag of glass eyes.
Yeah, Dora doesn't want. Look, and now the lights.
Yeah, he's nervous about
See?
the eyes.
Look,
Yeah,
the lights
here
are
you go.
going
Here you
crazy.
go.
She didn't want you taking the eyes out of the box.
Well, she wanted you to have them. No, she
She
moved
don't
right
want
over
them
your head
coming
just
out.
now. She is reacting to you right
Yeah,
now.
see,
She is
Dora,
curved
I'm
around
coming
your
back
head.
because I didn't want to mess with the eyes.
I think she wants you to put them in her head, but we can't do that.
All right, Dora.
They're very delicate.
I see the S going off on the bottom. All right, Dora. I'm just going to put this back here. And I'm
Yeah,
going to thank you for taking some time to speak with us. We're going to talk to somebody else.
We asked her to show us that we were speaking directly to her and responding. And I asked her, in order for us to understand that, to tap the purple light. And John, you know that follows around all the lights lit up, all of them on the dome. So thank you, Dora. Beyond anything, thank you so much.
So, Dora, if you and your family celebrate Merry Christmas to you, to Henry, to Arthur, to Ray, hope you're all together somewhere else celebrating the holiday. Thank you for taking the time.
Your
Show
doll
us
is
that you are
beautiful
here.
too, Dora.
And maybe whoever does bring this doll home and take care of it will replace the eyes for you, because Johnny doing it. So
I can't believe she did that. It was
No,
amazing.
yes,
Thank you.
John ain't doing it. Not gonna happen. So
Thank
somebody
you,
will.
Dora.
I hope somebody will. It just won't be this guy.
Merry Christmas, Dora. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna this one.
Wow. You want to turn the light on so they can see the doll better too when you. Well, we'll make sure you guys can see. Oh, wait a minute. She left.
She's gone.
Yeah. It's almost like, okay, communication's over. We're done. Thank you so much. That was surprising.
You want me to bring her over?
Yeah, so that they can see her.
See, I'm not doing that.
No, she's
Not me.
reacting, guys. I don't know if you can see the
Shut
you
the
can
lights
see
off.
really good on the
Oh no, she
TikTok.
stopped.
She stopped because as soon as we brought attention to it. Wow.
I said just gonna pick up the doll and we're gonna. You don't want me to pick up the doll. Do you want Chris to pick up the doll? She was going to put it there.
I don't mind. I will pick up your doll, Dora. I'll be very careful with her.
I don't think she wants me to handle that doll.
I got her, Dora.
We'll let Chris investigate the really dark one that's coming up.
No, Chris is not going to investigate the dark one. I got her, Dora. That's because she wants her eyes right back where they were. There you go, hon. Okay, just let me do this very carefully.
Come on, you guys know you want to see Chris investigate that next one.
All right, Dora, I got her. And I'm gonna show everybody a pretty doll. Okay, that was me, guys. All right, I got her. Can you see?
Not on TikTok yet. Oh man, that looks horrible. That looks creepy as hell on TikTok. It does.
She's gorgeous. Can you guys see all of that? Am I moving it right? She's in her original box.
Yep, that's where she can stay.
I want to show them this because I'm a proponent for stuff like this. I think this is cool. Can you see it?
I can't see it, but they probably can't. Yeah, she has red hair.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Strawberry blonde. Okay. Can you see the eyes better? Are they different colors or are they all the same? That's weird. Can you see them?
Yes, I see the gross. I'm sorry, not gross eyes.
Okay. Let's move on. You're doing the dark one, so I don't think we have much more time for that because we're on this for almost an hour. So I'm going to let you. I'll read the thing for you, but I ain't touching that. Because sorry, guys, I put my hand over that. Yeah, she is in fantastic condition. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
The next one is a dark one. Right up John's alley. It will be interesting.
Another doll. Hooray.
No, I thought you were doing the other one.
I thought we were doing the creepy doll.
Well, we spent an hour.
Yeah.
So you think you have time for all?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't want to do?
Oh, the Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
You think that's better than this one?
Yeah. You don't?
They became afraid and brought it to the shop. You don't think I want to do that?
All right. Well, you pick.
I pick.
You pick.
Jack in the Box could work. Wait till next time.
Okay. That's still a dark one too, so.
Ooh, I got a bad shot of energy up my arm.
Dana's on like, do it.
I did. I got a lightning bolt up my arm.
Yeah, can you? No. Gotta come. Keep it. Don't move. I'll move. There you go. Okay. Okay. And you've got a figure right by. Oh, and it just disappeared. A figure literally came up behind you, like a small one, and then backed off. That was
All right.
pretty weird.
Again, hopefully, I don't know if this doll's going to sit though. It's not a sitting doll.
You need something to prop it up with. I'm trying to get this so that you guys could see everything. Just bear with me on TikTok. Just recentering this. I want to make sure you guys can see everything. Bye, Bonnie. Yeah, and that's why I'm not messing with it, and John is. I don't mess with those dark things or things that have a darker energy. Yeah, I agree. If anybody has a TikTok account, TikTok has an amazing picture and clarity. It blows my mind.
Blows her mind. Alrighty. Let's have some fun.
You want to read it first, or you want me to?
I like reading it with the lights out.
Okay.
You know, you ever hear of setting atmosphere?
Yeah, you're the atmosphere.
Sense of showmanship, that one.
None whatsoever. Not that I didn't actually talk to Dora and get her to do something spectacular, but you know.
I'm sorry, who put the dome on their head?
You did.
That was you, right?
And I got her to react.
All right. There we go, right there. Creepy little doll. Found in an abandoned farmhouse in Pennsylvania, 1930s, circa 1930s. Because of unexplained activity, the owner sold it at an NJ flea market. The new owner said there was uncanny things happening in their home. Voices, shadow people. They became afraid and brought it to the shop. This is a 1939 Madame Alexander doll.
Do you know anything about Madame Alexander dolls? They were very sought after.
Well, yes, I had one when I was a young boy.
McDonald's actually did a whole series on them. She was very famous.
Come on.
Doll maker.
So, my friend, now this is what we talk about all the time, where we reference how energy mixes with energy differently. I don't know if that light is lighting up. Could you see that enough on
Yeah.
StreamYard too?
Yep.
Because the flashlight's being blocked up on my
No,
phone.
but honestly, and she's reacting. She's reacting. The static fingers and everything's going off.
Okay.
Not everything, but a few things by her.
So we talk about energy mixing with energy. Sometimes somebody could bring this doll home and have it for all those years and nothing happened. And then whoever bought it at the flea market brings it home and triggers whatever the energy is in a bad way, obviously, to where they're seeing shadow figures and hearing voices. My name is John. That's Chris over there. And we are people who talk to the people who are connected to, attached to things that either belong to them or meant a lot to them. And we try to let them tell their story, talk about their lives, share anything they want to share with us. We can't hear you. We can't see you. We don't have that kind of ability, but oh, wow, this is a bad one. You know how I know? I'm becoming disoriented. I'm starting to lose my train of thought. And this happens in the real bad ones where I can't focus. It hit me like a ton.
Well, if you start to get angry, I'm shutting this down.
Okay, so we come in and try to talk to you and connect with you any way that we can. For whatever reason, this person bought that doll at a flea market and really weird things started happening in their home. Shadow people. They couldn't see you in particular as a person. They saw you as a shadow, like what you see on the wall right there. They heard voices. I don't know if it was the same voice over and over, if it was different voices. So obviously you wanted to make yourself known to whoever it was that bought that doll at a flea market. Maybe you were unhappy that the person who had it before was getting rid of it and was just selling it at a flea market. Or maybe you messed with that person at the flea market and forced them to get rid of it and sell it. We're from New Jersey as well. And I've had a doll that looks similar to this. So that's like the one I gave to Nancy.
Yes. I said yes.
Did it?
Yep.
Now is the time for you to show what you could do if you're angry and you're capable of affecting people and making your voice be heard. Then now is the time to do that. That's why we're here. Okay? You can say what you want. You can borrow my energy if you want. You can show yourself any way you want to. These things that are around the doll may seem strange to you, the lights up above, those glowing lights, they react to your energy. So if you come from out of that doll and go up or anywhere on the side of the doll, those lights are going to change different colors, anywhere from blue to green to red to yellow, depending on how much energy you use, how much you come out of there. The thing that's on the side there that you already were messing with has a green and a red finger with the letter V. They just change colors. These are music boxes. They make noises. They light up different colors like the rainbow. If you go near the antenna on either side, these here, these circles, see what I'm doing with my fingers? I light up all the colors of the rainbow just by moving my fingers around them. And then we have just an ordinary bell. That's me doing that.
Yeah, it's a Rachel, it's a better view because I moved it away from SLS and saw the SLS was showing nothing.
That's me.
So just so you're aware, John, and that's what's so funny that this was left abandoned in a farmhouse. Madame Alexander dolls are very expensive dolls. It's not something that you would normally find abandoned and left behind.
Okay. Again, I don't know things like this, but
I'm just telling you, they're
so I have
expensive
a
dolls.
box here that you could talk to. We're going to try a bunch of different ways to connect with you. Again, maybe you could tell us about this person here who lived in New Jersey who bought the doll at a flea market, and what was it about them that made you react the way you did? Did you purposely try to scare them so that they would get rid of the doll? Because now you're in a shop in New Hope with lots of other haunted. No. Okay, so maybe you were just trying to show yourself to them. Maybe they look like people that you wanted to get to know and want to make yourself known. Maybe that's why you were doing what you were doing. Oh, I got a headache.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Right.
same to you, but I'm, it's
Right in the
just
middle
like,
of my head.
yeah,
It's right there.
I don't get them. I get them from the back of my head. This is in the front of my head, and it hurts.
All right, so let's
I'm nauseous too.
let's try the spirit box EVP again. Before we do a regular EVP, we have the box over there running. So
Does this
that-
doll or anything have a name, or just that it's
found in an abandoned farmhouse, Pennsylvania. So the owner had unexplained activity and sold it at a New Jersey flea market. And then the new owner had really weird stuff happen. So the previous owner had stuff going on.
and
sold it at a
decided
flea
to sell it
market.
at a flea
And
market
then
to get rid of
somebody
it?
bought And then
Okay.
they had even worse stuff going on.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to hold this doll at some point too because I like to
Yeah, of course.
See
But
the
you wouldn't do
reaction.
the eyes.
that I get.
But you wouldn't hold the eyes, but you'll hold this.
No, this stuff is
Okay. That
It's-
makes
it's fun
sense.
to me.
Not.
so. I'm going to turn this on if I can see at all.
The eyes were benign. Oh, the lights just went off above you too.
Put it this way for me. Hello.
Oh,
Said hello. Would you hear it?
yes.
Anybody here with us? What's your name? Who's connected to that doll? Tell me your name. Who are you?
Don't be bashful now.
I heard you say hello. Who are you? First name, please. You know my name. My name is John. One word. That's it.
Just like wanted to let you know that it's here. Oh, it said yes.
Please tell me your name. First name.
You didn't hear that, did you? It said big deal.
Did it?
Yep.
First name only. My name is John. What's your name? Mike? Did you hear that? Say it again. What was your name? What were you doing to those? Oh boy. What were you doing to those people that own this doll? What he said there. Hold on 1 second. Because he's talking a lot. I'm going to turn this down. Even more. And I'm going to run the recorder. He is talking away. Again, that's radio. I have to get rid of that. We're going to have to deal with that. All right. I'm going to put it over there. All right. Please tell me your name again. What's your name? First name only.
Bring it to me.
Oh boy. My name is John. This is Chris. Do you do the things you do on purpose? Are you trying to scare people?
Hannah.
Hannah.
Said Hannah.
Who the heck is Hannah? Is that your name? It's a man's voice. What happened to Hannah? Tell me about Hannah. What happened to her? Is that who owned the doll at one time? Or is that who's connected to it? So he said she's here, something. What if I pick that up? Is Hannah going to get mad at me? I'm just going to pick it up.
It just got so much colder right now, John.
Go ahead. You can use my energy.
Be careful.
Talk to me about Hannah. Is she here? Anything clear? What if I say? Just looking over there.
Did the eyes close on that doll?
Did I? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for making me look at that.
I'm sorry. I looked down and all I saw was the eyes are closed. I don't know if you guys can, I don't know if I can tilt that where you
Probably
guys can
not.
see that. Hold on a second. The eyes of the doll are closed.
All right, I'm gonna put it over there.
All right, please tell me your name again.
Yeah,
Bring it to me.
Oh boy.
the static fingers are going off on the.
My name is John. This is Chris. Do you do the things you do on purpose? Are you trying to scare people?
No. Hannah, clear as day.
Hannah.
Said Hannah.
Who the heck?
Said Hannah. Hannah.
Hannah.
Said Hannah.
Who the heck is Hannah? Is that your name? It's a man's voice. What happened to Hannah? Voice. What happened? It's a man's voice. What happened to Hannah? Tell me about Hannah. It's a voice back there too. What happened to her? Is that who owned the doll at one time? Or is that who's connected to it? He said she's here. Something. What if I pick that up? Is Hannah gonna get mad at me? I said, is she something? I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm gonna try regular EP, but
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful is right. Holy Toledo.
be careful.
All right, I'm gonna put this down a little so people can see you. Give me a second, John. You gonna hold her up like that while you do the EVPs?
Yeah, I'll hold it. I'll hold the recorder in one hand.
Okay.
Or I'll just put it back and I'll put the recorder right next to the doll. I'll put the doll right here again.
Again, guys, maybe if you guys would like to get a couple of questions together, so John can ask. We can ask right after John's done. Just,
Sure, that one?
what'd you say?
Moron.
Lovely. Who are you calling on with that name?
All right, don't call Chris names. All right? One thing I won't stand for. I'm going to put the recorder right
I'm being
by the
called
doll.
by a dark entity, a moron.
I'm going to put the recorder right by the doll. Put it right up there. Right in your lap there. So, again, you know my name is John. Someone said the name Hannah. Is Hannah the name of the doll or the person who owned the doll? There are two different people that own this doll recently and brought it into their homes and were experiencing bad things. Were you doing that on purpose? Should that doll belong to a little girl? What if I tried to take that doll home? Would I be able to see shadow figures and hear voices like the last person? Would you rather see this doll return to the farmhouse that it came from? Could you please tell me your first name? What's your name? Were you doing those things to scare those people or just to get attention?
Do you intentionally try to hurt people? Why are you angry? Did you hurt Hannah? Is Hannah the name of the doll or the person? Who was the first owner of the doll a doll collector? Are you unhappy? Are you afraid? What do you need? Were you purposely left at the farm?
Great to see a shadow figure, but I didn't even get that.
Right up there. Right in your lap.
So, again, my name is John. Someone said the name Hannah. Is Hannah the name of the doll or the person who owned the doll? That's the same question. There are two different people that own this doll recently and brought it into their homes and were experiencing bad things. Were you doing that on purpose? Oh, that was live, right?
Yes.
So that doll belonged to a little girl? What if I tried to take that doll home? Would I be able to see shadow figures and hear voices like the last person?
What?
Would I be able to see shadow figures and hear voices like the last person? I want to see shadow figures and hear voices like the last person. Figures and hear voices like the last person. Would I be able to see shadow figures and hear voices like the last person?
Yeah.
Chills when that happened.
Oh.
Would you rather see this doll return to the farmhouse that it came from?
What was that?
Could you please tell me your first name? What's your name? Were you doing those things to scare those people or just to get attention? She whispers something right there.
Just can't make it out.
Do you intentionally try to hurt people? Intentionally try to hurt people?
I do.
Is that I do?
Intentionally try
I
to hurt
do.
people?
I don't know. Is that I do?
Intentionally try to hurt people?
I do.
Intentionally try to hurt people? Intentionally try to hurt people?
Is it?
I do.
I think I heard the do.
Why are you angry? Did you hurt Hannah? Is Hannah the name of the doll or the person?
Talking.
Was the first owner of the doll a doll collector? Are you unhappy?
Something just lit up behind
Are
me.
you afraid?
She's not talking.
What do you need?
Not a voice.
Were you purposely left at the farm?
not a voice. That's kind of strange.
But yes, if you heard, yeah, that was crazy. That was clear.
So
Yeah, I
wanna-
do.
I wanna try something really, really quick here. I'm gonna move all this stuff out. That's me.
People are saying that their stomachs in knots and they feel
I
nauseous.
feel nauseous. I felt nauseous. It's been out here. I'm gonna move her over that way. I'm gonna put the bell right near her.
At one point, it almost looked like, I don't know, when you removed the recorder the very first time you did it, if she kind of like moved or it was just like your brain because you kind of get a little freaked out.
Put these two down here. I'll move that over. I'll move that over. And I'm gonna give you something else. See these eggs? These are a little different. They have the word yes and no written on them. The blue one is yes. And the yellow one here has the word no written on it. I'm going to put them right down here. So if you tap them with your finger,
Sorry, man.
if you tap them with your finger, you tap that bell next to you. We're going to see that you're able to do that, that it's you doing it. So again, blue, yes, yellow, no, right here in front of me, they're Easter eggs. And then they'll put the bell right next to your doll. Okay. And that works just like any other bell. Little touch on the top, a ding. Maybe you'll try that way.
I mean,
All
if
right.
there's shadow figures, if people see shadow figures in high activity, this thing's got to be strong.
So again, we haven't really seen much of anything as far as what you could do. This doll probably will be sold. I see the dome. I don't know which one it is. This one right here, I think. There it
Oh,
comes.
guys,
There
can you
it
see the dome going off? She's
There it comes.
reacting.
coming my way?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I was just talking about the fact that I haven't seen you do much. And I know this doll is going to go into somebody else's home and they're going to be afraid because of what that information says. But I really haven't seen anything that would make me afraid at all.
I think she's trying to see us get our, just like measuring us, just getting a feel for us.
I haven't seen anything. I'm sitting here 2 feet away, 3 feet away, and I haven't seen any shadows. I haven't really heard, I've heard a few voices maybe, but nothing that would scare me that make me not bring this doll home. People are watching, people that may buy this doll. If you want to show them that they can't buy it and they shouldn't bring this doll into their home, you should show them now by doing something. Show yourself. We have a special camera right here. You show yourself right here, or stand over there.
We're trying to find out who she is.
You touch all these things around here to make this. That's why you brought all these great lights and stuff around so that you could touch them and show everyone. You show yourself as a shadow. This shouldn't be that hard. Let's see what you could do. I could hold that doll. I'm not afraid to hold that doll at all. Here, I'll pick it up again. There. I'm holding the doll in my hand, the one that people take home. Shadow figures, they hear voices. Go ahead, looking right at it. I'm holding the doll. Show me something. Is that what you do? You lay your wait until they get you home? Then you start acting up?
I kind of feel that this one's a little sneakier. She waits till she's comfortable. And we're saying she because we just got the name Hannah before, but.
Well, I mean, what's that recorder?
No, there's something to her. There's a feeling to her. She's definitely made our head hurt and
Try
just.
a few more things, but
I would like you to do the box with her too. All right, you'd have to say though, something is supposed to be powerful. It's just it's not. It's not. I'm gonna say it is not really showing itself to be so right yet. Other than not making us feel well.
Again, I got an initial rush and a zap,
Yeah.
but ever since then, I don't feel much of anything.
Yeah. After we got that one response, it just seemed all of a sudden just pull back.
Okay. Again, we're listening. Can we hear your voice?
Grace would like to know, where did the doll come from?
Farmhouse, and it just says a farmhouse in Pennsylvania. Abandoned farmhouse at that. So obviously, they left this doll behind. Whoever lived in that farmhouse, they didn't feel the need to take this doll with them. Was there a reason for that? So the what? Is there a reason that they left this doll and took everything else?
An expensive doll. Madame Alexandra doll.
Go, I'll get it. Get my other spirit box and I'll put it on top of the recorder, and I'll do what I did that one time.
Yeah, if you hold this.
Hold on, I just want to.
Right up there. Right in your lap there.
Ready?
You know where it is?
Yeah, it's right on your box. I'm right on the right where it is.
I'll let them see her sleeping.
Shouldn't maybe I leave you alone with her?
Well, how are you going to run both cameras then?
Maybe I just prop the other thing up and maybe it's going to react more strongly if it's just you and the doll in here, or the spirit of this doll.
Or maybe vice versa with you.
No, I'm not doing that. My head's already hurting pretty bad. It said no on that box, and that's right. No is no.
I'm just going to try this. I did this the one time. I'll do it again.
Do you want me to try it? Just you in here with the doll? Here, I've got that propped. Let me move that wire. Whoop, it was propped, so I moved it.
All right, I'm going to sweep it. I'm going to scan it. I'm going to put the recorder down on top of.
I don't know why, but there's a big rosary right out here with the crucifix, and it's swinging wildly back and forth. And I am not kidding. I'm going to show you guys this. Guys, just bear with me a minute here. I'm going to open this curtain so you can see what I'm seeing and see if it's still moving. Do you guys see that moving? Can you? John, can you? Yeah, they can see it moving. Holy crap. Holy crap. John, you got your light? Pass me a light real quick. It's starting to slow down now, but this thing is, here, let me see this. This damn thing is moving. Do you guys see that? That's a rosary. Why is this moving back and forth? Why? It was swinging. Well, that's kind of freaking me out. Now watch. The curtain was like that. And all of a sudden I just look in between and the thing was going. That's what I saw when I was sitting here. I don't know if you guys can see that now, if my light's just not good enough now. I just saw it going, swinging back and forth right in that entryway right there. And it freaked me out because it looked like somebody was standing there. You see it swinging back and forth? Holy crap. Okay, I need to get off of that because that's freaking me out. Here, here's your light. I'm gonna put this because now I'm almost afraid to go out there. And that was because you were talking about whatever you were talking about with this dang doll. Okay. All right, John. I'm gonna lower this a little lower so they can see you better. Okay, I'm going out there, guys.
All right, I'm just gonna run the spirit box over the recorder. So we saw the rosary moving. I have the doll in my hand. Is there somebody here that wants to talk? Please say your name. Speak through this box. Who are you? Tell me what you want. What should happen to this doll? Was it you moving those rosaries around? Why did they leave you in the farmhouse? Can we see your shadow figure here at night? If we were to stay here, will we see you? I'm going to take this doll home. What would you do if I took the doll home? All right, let me see. I didn't really hear anything coming through, but you never know.
The rosary's still swinging, John.
The rosary's still swinging?
It's still swinging.
And there's no air, there's no heat, there's nothing is on. So we saw the rosary moving. I have the doll in my hand. Is there somebody here that wants to talk? Please say your name. Speak through this box. Who are you? It'd feel nice for the spirit box. Tell me what you want. Instead of word. What should happen to this doll? Was it you moving those rosaries around? Nothing coming through. Why did they leave you in the farmhouse? There's nothing. I'm not getting any voices or nothing. I'll try to do another EVP with it, but there really isn't. I mean, nothing even interactive as far as equipment or anything. I mean, nothing.
Well, that rosary's still going. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I don't understand why it's still moving. There's no reason for it to be moving.
Well, I'm going to try one more EVP session and then call this one tonight because nothing is reacting at all here. The bell isn't ringing at all. Let me try one more. I'm going to hold you right in my lap. I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? Again, I wish I knew your name, but maybe you could tell me your name. And the little box on the floor said no. I'll put that up here so you can use that. There, I'll put that right up there. All right, I'm hitting the record button. Again, I'm holding the doll. This doll supposedly is very active. There's someone attached to it who could. What was that? Did you hear that? Huh? Hello?
What?
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
You didn't hear that.
No.
Hold on. Was that in the room? Again, I'm holding the doll. This doll supposedly is very active. There's someone attached to it who could. Right there. Very active. There's someone attached to it who could. You hear that? Woo! Very active. There's someone attached to it who could. There's someone attached to it who could. Someone attached to it who could. Do you hear that? Who could. Again, I'm holding the doll. This doll supposedly is very active. There's someone attached to it who could. There's someone attached to it who could. What was that? Well, that was weird. Someone just went like, whoo! Did you hear it? Let me try again. Okay, I'm holding the doll. I heard someone go, whoo! Or make a sound like a scream or something. Is that you? Tell me your name. What is your name? I'm holding this doll very close to me. I am thinking of taking it home unless you tell me not to. Or tell me I shouldn't. I'm going to put it in my car. It's going to come home with me. I'll even put it on my room on the dresser. What would happen if I do that? Why do you react the way you do to those two people that own this doll? Did something happen to you? Are you afraid? Do you have any questions? Do you? No?
When you asked that question, it said yes
What did?
up
Well, the box next to me said, that's what I looked at. It said, I can't speak. It probably picked it up on the recorder. Okay, I'm holding the doll. I heard someone go, whoo! Or make a sound like a scream or something. Is that you?
It's like someone's walking.
What? Tell me your name. What is your name? The first one was way more active than this one. I'm holding this doll very close to me. I am thinking of taking it home unless you tell me not to. Or tell me I shouldn't. What the hell? What the hell? That's a man. What? Did you hear what? Or tell me I shouldn't. What the hell? Shouldn't. 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 Or tell me I shouldn't.
I shouldn't something.
I hear like I shouldn't talk. That's what I should. I don't know if he's saying I shouldn't talk. Or tell me I shouldn't. I shouldn't talk. That's the way it sounds like. I shouldn't. I shouldn't talk. It's definitely.
Yeah.
I shouldn't talk. You hear it? That's a man's voice.
My head hurts, hon.
That's pretty clear. He nails the talk. I'm going to put it in my car. It's going to come home with me. I'll even put it on my room on the dresser. What would happen if I do that?
I can't speak.
See, that's what I said. I can't speak. Why do you react the way you do to those two people that own this doll? Did something happen to you? Are you afraid?
That's true, Kathy.
Do you have any questions? You? No?
That's possible, Katie.
What?
Almost like something holding it back from talking, maybe.
I
And
just want to try one more thing.
Kathy
We'll
says
wrap it
makes
up.
sense. I shouldn't talk. I can't speak.
Well, I'm going to put the doll here. I'm going to put the recorder on the floor, and we're going to ask questions from the other room.
I just said
So
no.
What?
Said no.
So, well, we're going to ask them from the other room, so we're not in the room, so that they can see and we can't,
Okay.
to see if anything's lighting up or whatever. And I'll leave the recorder. I'll put the doll back up there. This will be the last thing we do before we get out of here. I'm just curious, because if he said I shouldn't, then maybe he's saying that because we're in the room speaking to him or her directly.
All right. I got to flip this so that they could see that.
So I'm going to put the recorder. Oh. Another juice. Maybe I did. All right. I don't know if they can see any of this.
Yeah. I got everything pretty good.
Eggs are good. Eggs are working. Set them up again. So again, we're going to step out of the room. We're going to leave this recorder running so we can hear your voice from the other room. Okay.
So it'll just be you guys in here.
I'm going to put the recorder right in the lap of the doll. Okay. I'm hitting record. I'm putting it down. Walking away. We're just going to ask a few questions from the other room. We're not going to be in here. Okay. So you don't have to be nervous. You can show yourself a shadow. You can do whatever you want to do while we're in the other room.
It's not moving.
Okay, we're in a totally different room than you.
Yeah, I know I heard a bang. It's like something knocked the phone over. I heard that. I literally heard that out there. And the static dome's going off. That is insane. The phone was down and the static dome was going off.
So we're not in the same room. We know you're reacting in there. Tell us your name, please. We've been asking your name. What is your first name?
I can hear you.
Are you a child or an adult? Are you trying to scare everyone who owns that doll? What is the name of anybody who was in the last family that you lived with? First name. Where was that doll abandoned? Where did they leave it? Are you the original owner of that doll? Can I bring that doll home with me and keep it? Back in. Anything else happened while we were gone? You said the dome went off, right?
Yeah.
I'm walking over to the recorder.
The phone was banged down and no reason to be in the way it was placed.
All right, let's just listen back and then we'll wrap this one up. That first one was super active. I mean, this one's kind of been, I don't know. And again, this is one of those ones, again, when I bring it into my house after, yeah, no, just, you know.
Yeah, they said the lights were going off.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
The lights above are, I'm hitting record. I'm putting it down. Walking away. We're just going to ask a few questions from the other room. We're not going to be in here, okay? So you don't have to be nervous. You can show yourself the shadow. You can do whatever you want to do while we're in the other room.
It's not moving.
Okay, we're in a totally different room than you.
Yeah, I know I heard a bang. It's like something knocked the phone over. I heard that. I literally heard that out there. And the static dome's going off. That is insane. The phone was down and the static dome was going off.
So we're not in the same room. We know you're reacting in there. Tell us your name, please. We've been asking your name. What is your first name?
I can hear you.
Oh my God, who knew it said that? Did you hear that? Tell us your name, please. We've been asking your name. What is your first name?
I can hear you.
That's pretty cool. Are you a child or an adult? Are you trying to scare everyone who owns that doll? Are you trying to scare everyone who owns that doll? Trying to scare everyone who owns that doll?
There's like a boom, boom. I can't tell if there's
Everyone who owns that doll?
there's a breath. I can't
Yeah.
tell if it's a yes.
Everyone who owns that doll?
Boom. I don't know if you're saying no. Though.
Everyone who owns that doll?
I like a no.
It does sound like it from over here.
Everyone who owns that doll?
Right there.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone who owns that doll?
No.
No.
Right?
It's a male voice. No.
And even the boom, boom was right by the recorder.
What is the name of anybody who was in the last family that you lived with? First name. Where was that doll abandoned? Where did they leave it?
It's a knock again. Don't. No.
Are you the original owner of that doll? Can I bring that doll home with me and keep it?
There's a lot of thumping.
Thank you. Anything else happened while we were gone? You said the dome went off, right?
Yeah.
I'm walking over to the recorder.
The phone was banged down and no reason to be.
So put your flashlight over here real quick. I want everybody to see. Can you point it out towards that doorway and see if you can light up that see the crucifix? Not moving, guys. Not moving at all.
Okay, well, we tried to connect with you and talk to you. I'm hoping I could take you at your word when you said you weren't really trying to scare those people. maybe you were just trying to connect and let them know you were there and show yourself just so you could engage and interact with them. Maybe that's what you were trying to do, to let the people know that you were there. And even with the previous owner who sold you at the flea market, maybe same thing. Maybe you were just, hey, I'm here trying to get some attention, someone to talk to you. I mean, we tried our best that we could tonight, but you didn't seem to really want to interact with us all that much. So
you think it's just a matter of maybe they just
It's
got
energy,
spooked
whoever the
out,
person
that just like
was.
freaked them?
yeah, no, I think just like with everything else we talked about, different people have different energy.
And it just interacts.
whoever brought that doll. See, right then I got vertigo right there.
Um,
Ooh, it's weird because it's subtle, but it's not. I got vertigo where my head went ooh, again like it did in the beginning. You doing that on purpose? Are you trying to show me what you're capable of when you do whatever you just did? All right, because we're going to come back hopefully at some point, maybe, and talk to you again. Maybe you'd be willing to show a little more, but you will be here tonight. So maybe you can move some stuff around in the case that you're in. You know, do something to show that you want to interact. This is where you're going to be for a while until somebody buys this doll and brings it home. All right, we'll come back to you, but it is close to Christmas, so if you celebrate, Merry Christmas to you, and hopefully you find a place that you like and you'll be happy eventually. I mean, we didn't get a whole lot off of that one. The first one, in my opinion, was way, way more. I mean, look, those lights haven't gone off one time.
I'm sorry, but I'm freaked out that cross was swinging very heavily.
Well, but
That
again,
road-
you can't contribute that.
No, I
don't think
can't.
that was
I don't
that
know
or
why that did.
anybody
No, you
else in
don't.
here.
But it was just really bizarre that the way everything kind of happened.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know if it's feeling us out, testing. This is just the introduction and getting
I
to
don't
know.
Oh. I mean, we did our due diligence. That was some time. All right. Well, if you guys celebrate, Merry Christmas, everyone. We won't be back on until probably after Christmas. So, again, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. We'll definitely be back at the Creeper Gallery at some point with different objects. We were going to do the Jack in the Box. We should have done the Jack in the Box. You were the one who called that, said do that one, but I wanted to do this one. The Jack in the Box involves a fire and people that died in the fire.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of activity when we did the live event here with people. So something to look forward to next time. All right.
And real quick, I want to thank Taylor for being our moderator for tonight. We
Yeah, we
really
kept you on for
appreciate
a
it.
while,
So thank
Taylor.
you
Sorry
so
about that.
much. So everybody, Merry Christmas and thank you guys so much.
We'll be
Have a
back,
good
guys.
night.